Welcome to Firmus Advisory Doing Business in Ghana series. This series provides insights and navigates the journey to setting up in Ghana. Kindly subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification to receive an alert anytime we upload. You can find us at where you get your regular podcast.
Hi there, my name is Edem Seshi, a partner at Firmus Advisory. Welcome to another edition of Ghana Business Now. I'm joined by Anita. We are continuing our series on the Ghana Beverage report. On this episode, we'll be focusing more on the spending pattern of consumers across the three regions. Anita, at what price point do consumers consider when they are buying a product?
Yeah, consumers buy at different price points, but depending on your entry strategy, you may want to know which percentage of consumers are buying at which price point. So, for example, the dominant price point within the non-alcoholic beverage market is beverages priced between 2 cedis and 5 cedis.
Okay.
Yes, you have about 50% of consumers buying within that price point. And it's not surprising that we see a lot of beverages priced around that price point. For prices like anything below 2 cedis, you would think that consumers will buy more, but interestingly, just about 12 or 11% of consumers patronize at that price point. Of course, there could be other elements like perceptions of quality or several issues that we don't know yet. The scope of this report did not delve into that, so we could do further studies on that. And in the alcohol market, the active price point is between 5 cedis and 10 cedis. There you find about 53% of consumers buying at that price point. Also for the alcohol market, below 5 cedis, you don't see a lot of consumers buying at that price point. Obviously, we don't have a lot of options there, but you can also see that below that price point, even though some options exist, consumers don't buy from that within that price point as much. We have a few consumers buying above 10 cedis. Let's say about 34% of consumers buying above 10 cedis per bottle or glass of alcoholic beverage, and then you also have about 40% of consumers buying above 5 cedis per bottle or glass of non-alcoholic beverage. Okay,
so I noticed the spend pattern is a bit different depending on the sector that you're looking at. Does it play this along the same line when it comes to the cities?
Yes, it's actually very different when it comes to the cities. We looked at 3 cities, by the way. We looked at Kumasi, we looked at Accra, and then we looked at Takoradi. These cities have a lot of economic activities going on there, so we thought for this type of report, it would be good to get perspective from all of these consumers. And interestingly, in the consumption dynamics, you will find that consumers in Kumasi buy a lot more than consumers in Accra and Takoradi. And it's actually the same principle when it comes to spending. Consumers in Kumasi tend to spend a lot more than consumers in Accra and Takoradi. For example, let's take the non-alcoholic beverage market. You will see that about 71% of consumers in Kumasi tend to spend about 50 cedis a week. On alcoholic beverages, alcoholic beverages. And then you find that only 33% of consumers in Accra doing that, and then 24% of consumers in Takoradi doing that. So that's a very wide gap in terms of spending.
So it means that more people spend on alcohol than they do on non-alcoholic beverages.
Well, yes, largely they do. About 42% of consumers spend more on alcohol, about 50 cedis or more, and then you see just about 19% of consumers spending 50 cedis or more per week on non-alcohol beverages. But all of these dynamics are interesting, and getting the finer details of it would definitely help you devise the right strategy when it comes to price. Remember, one of the key elements to staying competitive in this market is to price right.
Exactly. So you have a market that is very price sensitive, and that plays out in the different aspects or cities across the country. So for more details of that, you should get a copy of the report. read and then get the details, the deeper details of it. Join us again for the final episode. We'll be looking at the marketing strategies and all. Thank you once again, and thank you, Anita, for coming again.
Thank you, Edem.
Thank you for watching today's episode on the Doing Business in Ghana series. Feel free to leave your questions in the comment section and we will respond accordingly. Visit our website www.firmusadvisory.com and see how we can add value to what you do in these areas: regulatory compliance, market research, and trade development. The link to the website is in the description box.